Bonjour, this is VALPRAY with the notorious D.I.D. Today I wish to speak about the ability to be consistent when you have D.I.D, dissociative identity disorder. It is very difficult to maintain and keep a normality when you have the disorder. No matter how you attempt to or try to, even if you're in the have the ability to communicate somewhat well, like myself and Laura have been able to for the last year and a half, uh, there's still always going to be that lack of knowledge, that lack of complete information that you have. And this is going to be a normality for you as a multiple. I will also say that the fact that our consistency has gotten better is a plus, with us being able to actually meet our goals that we need to reach, with us being able to maintain work, with us being able to interchange. Even as we interchange, we are still holding enough of the knowledge within the mind that we are able to keep going. As we change out, we're able to keep going. There's less of a lag, I should say. Like there used to be a lot of a lag when you would be trying to get things done. There was a huge lag when you'd switch out. That's not the case for us currently, but I will state again, prior, very different circumstances, very different story. There are plenty of systems, multiples that are able to maintain, that are able to consistently keep up with work and things of that nature. But however, there are also many of us that struggle for that balance, struggle for the normal level of being able to do these things. So it is something that is an ongoing issue to be worked with. For us, it also comes into play with the non-epileptic seizures. They do throw us out of balance with being able to keep up with things. We can no guarantee that we can do anything, but we are trying. That's really where we're at right now. We're trying to build. We're trying to regrow everything that we got down and lost because of everything that went on. When we were a couple of years ago, as I'm sure you can see if you go back through the videos and what we were encountering, there was never any time when there wasn't change and things going on constantly. So this is when we lost a lot of financial income. We lost a lot of things that still need to be built back up, like remodeled in the house. There's a lot of things that we are behind with, that we're still trying to catch up. And most likely, this is going to be a thing for the rest of this year, or at least part of it, with still having the delays and the problems. We do still have a bit of confusion. The memory is not 1,000% ever. We have more of an ability as we're changing out and being co-conscious, we do have more of an understanding and stability as to what is happening when we come to the front and what we need to do. So that's a plus, a huge plus. But again, we also do hold the amnesia part of it, where sometimes you're not sure what's happened, you're not sure who you're with at the time, you're not sure what exactly occurred, and you just have to muddle through it to really keep going. And I am doing a lot of the school work, because obviously I think we've mentioned before, we're in college, currently taking paralegal studies for associates, and I do a lot of that, only because it's a little easier for me with the learning and things like this, and getting it under control quicker. Laura obviously is good at maintaining a lot of things. She handles a lot of the business stuff, but I do handle a lot of the readings and things like that as well. So we're trying our best to work together. We do still have times when we get on each other's nerves, and there's complications with that. She still sometimes calls me a sheep herder, which I don't like, but what am I going to do about that? Just because I came from the Catalonian mountains doesn't mean I'm a sheep herder. But we definitely have found more of a balance than we have had prior, since I have been here, which is going on 12 years now, which sounds crazy when I say it out loud. But since I've been in the body, when I first came, it was utter chaos. Utter chaos. Because when I first came is when everything started to become more of a reality for everybody. There started to become more people that were integrating with the body, and it was a lot. So now that there's mainly only myself and Laura that are handling things, it is a bit easier. But again, we do still have these situations and bumps. We also do still have times when we have rapid switching, which again is a problem. That's a shot day. The non-epileptic seizures, a shot day, because they're becoming longer. Even though they're less frequent, they are longer. They're lasting half a day, and then we're exhausted for the rest of that day, and it's just a day shot out. Nothing to do about it. So still pushing forward, but remember, if you're dealing with anybody who's a multiple, the struggle is really hard for them. I know that it's hard for you as well, but the struggle is something that they cannot control and that they are hands-on with. So, I mean, it's a real problem that we just have to kind of push through. Thank you for listening to me. This has been VALPRAY with the Notorious D.I.D. And please hit the like, share, subscribe buttons, and follow us for any time that we are going to make a video. We are happy to have you listen to us, and hopefully we're helping awareness be spread for D.I.D. This has been VALPRAY. I say adios.